Hello, hello, my loves. Hi, welcome, and thank you for returning subscribers. Thank you for new members. Thank you for each and every one of you that has joined me back here today. Today's topic, I'm going to talk about payback time. There's payback time in everything that we do. Anywhere that we are, in any position that we are in this life, there's payback time. So whatever you're doing today, do it knowing that you're keeping in store for what you're gonna receive in future. So I thought it would be wise for me to talk about this topic because it is a large topic that needs to be talked about and to be digged deeper, to be understood by many, because majority of us don't get to understand what is payback time. What does it mean when I say payback time? There's time and season for everything. You may be doing something now thinking that this thing will never hunt you back later. But let me tell you, things that you're doing today, they are the things that you'll get from your future or from other people to you. So when you are doing things that are good, you be sure that you're gonna harvest good. But when you're doing bad things, you will reap the same things that you planted. As I use the term that whenever you are planting a mango, prepare yourself to harvest mangoes. And whenever you're planting maize, the same way you're going to harvest corn, maize. So you don't expect to plant sukuma wiki and harvest beans, or you don't expect to plant wheat and harvest cassava. There's never such thing happened under the sun. There has never happened such thing. So it won't start with you, and it will never be there. People who did well with other people, they have testified what the Lord has brought unto them. And people who did wrong other people, the same, they have confessed that this is what has been happening to them. So guys, today I'll be focusing on that, and I'll be a bit harsh because it is a harsh topic. It is a topic that is large and also it is harsh. Truth be told, you as you have been in a certain office working as a certain manager or a certain director or supervisor or whoever you be in that category. And when you are there without your superiors, you do things the way you think you are hurting your superiors, but not forgetting that what you are doing today is what you're gonna get in future or in other ways. So guys, I was looking into what we do while we are working, more especially those people who are like me, who work in institutions like me, like house managers, home caretakers, and I think these are the positions that many people neglect and think that they can do however, because these are the things I've done and I have experience in them. So they'll be the ones I'll be talking about since I understand the ground where I am. So guys, you having a chance to work in another woman's or a man's house as a house manager, or you being there as a cook or as something that they thought they needed you for. I'll use the example of the caregivers, because those are the people that do things that are not good. and also I'll use the house managers. These two parties, these are the ones that we take them to be things that are not important, but they are so important to us. More especially a caregiver. A caregiver is someone who is called, who is doing it for love, out of love, not someone who has been forced to do that thing. Because whenever you do it for something else or for other reasons, then you won't be happy in that ground. But if you're going to do it out of love and expect the same love to pay you with love, that way you'll find peace in this ground. But if you're going to do this job with your bad intentions or evil agendas, remember that the Lord is watching and the Lord is aware of whatever you're doing in that ground. So there are things that we think that when we plant them, they will not grow someday and become something that can be noticed. So when you're doing that thing, you do it thinking that you are doing it in secret, not knowing that there are people or there are forces in secret that exposes other secrets. So when you're doing things thinking that you have done them in a secret form and no one can ever notice your evilness, let me tell you that there are things that you can't hide. It has to be you and the right way of doing things. But if you're doing them, maybe you're doing with an intention of hurting someone, or you're doing things just to provoke people, you know, like for instance, you are a cook. You have 10 members in the family. You should be cooking for 10 members, but you cook for 20 members in that family for one meal. What do you expect the person who provides for that family to see from you or expect from you after you've done such thing? You need to know that when you're doing things, you need to do them in the right way. You've cooked for 20 members and the rest of the food will be a waste, and you dash that food maybe to animals or other creatures. Did God employ you to feed those creatures? Did God in any way put you in that position of feeding those creatures? There's no way that you'll waste someone's properties or someone's items just because you are in that position. You need to use that position in the right way and in the right manner. So when you are given something, like, let's say, like now, someone has done a shopping for a month, and that person goes away and leaves you with that shopping with people in that family and expects to come back and get everything in order. But even before that person goes for 2 weeks, let's say the stuff is done. What are you trying to tell that person? What is the impression? What are you amplifying? What are you showing? What is the reason why those things are done that way? Are you provoking that person? Are you doing it with an hidden agenda that is not known? Or if you're doing those things, are you doing it to please yourself? Or what is the meaning of that thing? And another thing, you go to someone's home, you find those people doing things in another order. When you get to that position you are given in, you change their orders. Who are you to change their orders? Who employed you to come and change things the way they were done? If people were to eat at 5, you start eating at 10. Who are you to change the orders of that family? How can you go to someone's home and change things the way they were? And if it had been you, someone else had been under you, you have employed someone, you've given those people what to do, guideline, and you've told them when and how to do them. And you find those things that you told them to do, they do it literally the opposite of what you've done, of what you've told them to do. What will you expect to do to those people when they have done that? Things that we think that are minor, they are the things that are not the way we see them. We may think that we are hurting people, but truth be told, you may be hurting that person for a moment. That is the truth. That person may be hindered to be hurting from you for a moment, but for you it will not be for a moment, because this is what you've planted for your lifetime. This is what you're going to reap from your children, from the children of your children, and from the entire life that you are going to live is what you will harvest, because it is what you planted. If you plant evil, expect to harvest the same things you planted. If you plant well, that is the same things you're going to harvest. So friends, learn to do things and appreciate nature the way God has given you those things. Appreciate them the way they are. Like jobs come and go. Relationships come and go. Friendship is in category of relationships. They come and go. People do come and go. So you are there for just a moment, and that moment is coming to pass. What will become of you? Ask yourself. And another thing, you've gone to a home like us Kadamas. Let me use us, because we have been to different families and to different homes. You've gone to that home. You've met people there. Each and every member of that family, they are born differently. Yes, they were born from the same mother, but differently. Don't go there and start fighting with family members, planting seeds in other family members. Like me, befriending one of my madams or my boss's children and hating the others, selecting whom to love and selecting whom to hate. Let me tell you, that is a family, and they are there forever. Through good and bad, family will still be one. There's nothing you can do. You can't change that, or you can't take away that. Family is family, and they will forever be one. So you are the one who is an outsider who's passing through. I came to this family. I need to respect the way they live. I need to respect their characters. I need to respect their beliefs. I need to respect their cultures, because that is a family way of living. I can't come here and start changing people's way of living, making my rules. How can I make a rule where I don't have a territory? Where you don't have a territory, you don't have rules. That is the truth. You only have rules where you are the king, not even the prince, the king. Like, this is my kingdom, and the one to make rules. That is the only place that you have the right to make rules. But where you have been hosted, my friend, remember that the sun comes and goes, the rain comes and goes, seasons are there and they come and they go. But family still remains family. So you need to respect your position, knowing who you are and where you are at that moment. Having respect does not mean that you should buy it. No. Respect comes automatically. You earn it with the way you live and the way you respect other people. So you can never expect respect from people if you yourself don't respect yourself. Don't expect people to love you if you don't love yourself. Don't force people to do things that they can't do. Learn to love yourself first. Learn to respect yourself. Then you get the respect back. That is why I began by saying, what you plant is what you harvest. And who you are is who you will forever be. Because that is who you have decided to be. If you've decided to be good, be good. No matter what. Whatever they do, however they do it, just be good. Even if they will fire you from that work, remain to be good. And if you're bad, be an open book. Don't fake to be good while you are evil. If your heart is dark, just be dark. Let them know. Me, that is why I love the people from Saudi Arabia. I love the Saudis so much. They are who they are. They don't hide. And this is why I'm saying, if you want to go to work in Arab countries, just choose Saudi Arabia. The Saudis will tell you who they are. Not, I won't say that you don't go to Lebanon. But the Lebanese are the sweetest people that you've never seen under the sun. But their hearts are the darkest. God forgive me. Because they will not show you who they are. They will show you who they aren't. But deep down in their hearts, they are burning. They are roasted. Because they are hiding their integrity and identity. But the Saudis live in peace because they are who they are. If they are evil, they won't hide. If someone wants to bewitch you, they will bewitch you right before you. They won't go to seek a place to hide to do it. They just come before you and do their things. They just show you openly. For instance, there's this day that I saw something that was weird before my eyes. May God forgive her if that is what she was doing. May God forgive her, because I don't know how a witch is. I hear witches walk naked at night. That is what the Africans believe, that the kisses walk at night naked. That's what we hear. But this one was wearing clothes. She was wearing her clothes, bending during daytime. It was at noon. Yeah, it was midday. It was midday. She was bending, doing her things right before me. She wasn't afraid. And there are many things that they did without hiding. That's why I'm saying that you better be you. If you know that you are evil, be evil. Stop going to people preaching water while you're using wine. Don't preach to be good when you're evil. Stop lying to people that you're practicing godly way if you are practicing Satan way. If you want to be Satanism, just be Satanism. If you want to be godly, be godly. Do it the way you love it. Don't put on sheep's clothing while you are a hyena. If you're a hyena, let people know you that you are a hyena, so that they know how to handle you. Remember, the time is coming where good things will be put and bad will be put. So, openly. So, your time for hiding is coming to an end. Yes, your evil things, your evil deeds will be put openly. People will be able to read you and know who you are. Like now, they are reading me. They know who I am. I'm evil. Yes, I'm evil. I know I'm evil, and I'm proud to be evil. That is who I am. And I'm happy. I'm evil. I'm doing evil things because that is who I am. I'm righteous. Let me be righteous and be proud to be righteous. Why should I lie to you that I'm evil while I'm not? Or why should I lie to you that I'm righteous while I'm not? Good and evil don't rhyme. They don't go together. They say that birds of the same feathers flock together. You can't tell me that you will walk with the Russians if you are evil. There's no way. Men who love women walk with men who love women. Men who cheat on their wives, you will find them drinking alcohol together because that is the topic. They will be talking about them. Same way, women who love other women's husbands, they will be together discussing. And witches will walk together because that is the discussion they will be having. Because their mind goes together. And good people will always be good and they will forever be connected. Why am I saying so? There's no way we can connect if we don't have one agenda. Never. We will only connect when we have one thing in common. So if you're good, be good and stand by it. If you're working in an institution and you know your heart is clean and that institution is forcing you to do dirty things, it's better you quit. Yes, you will sleep hungry, you'll be homeless, you won't have clothes to wear, you won't have friends. Better, but you will live happily in those streets than being where you are and your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit is not at peace. Doing bad stuff never brings peace because the Bible says that the wicked shall never find no peace. They will never, ever meet peace. Not that they will not find it, not even finding it, they will never meet it because the ways are different. They are parallel. There's no way they will connect. So when you're doing good, do good. When you're doing bad, do bad. When you are doing the right thing, do the right thing. Don't do it to provoke other people. Don't do it to mock people who are around you or mock your bosses. Don't do it. Remember, their tears are not sin, but there's someone who is seeing those tears. Their wounds are not seen physically, but their wounds are heard from someone, and that is the Creator. The Creator knows the heart, knows the pain, knows the truth. You may think that you're hurting that person today, not knowing about their tomorrow. Yes, waste their money, waste their resources, but God will restore them. They will never lack because of your carelessness. They will never lack because of your negligence. They will never lack because of your stupidity. Because that is what you asked for. It is what you will get. Not them. Because they have done you no wrong. If it is to pay, they have paid your amount in full. If your wages are given to you, think twice. Ask yourself, where did this money come from? Did I deserve this money? Did I work for this money? Do I deserve it? When you get the answer, you will subscribe to this channel and you will comment and share and like and do many things with this channel. Welcome and be my family member.